Chapter 5 HTML5 Crafting Web Pages Learning Outcomes Introduction to HTML Structure of a web page Modifying paragraph text Creating and saving an HTML document Displaying web page in a web browser Formatting text. In this chapter, we will embark on an exciting exploration of HTML5, delving into the art of crafting visually engaging web pages. Let's start to unleash your creativity as we dive into the core of HTML5's capabilities and learn to sculpt the digital landscapes of the Internet. Introduction to HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It allows the user to create and structure web pages and applications to be displayed on the Internet. Today we can download any information or document containing text, sound, graphic, audio, and video through the Internet with the help of a web browser. These web documents are written in a special language, HTML. HTML documents are made up of text content and special codes known as tags that tell web browsers how to display the content. It also provides the means to link the web pages. HTML documents are identified by .html or .htm file extensions. FactBot. HTML5 has emphasized its support for responsiveness, graphics, and rendering multimedia elements without having to rely upon any external content player. History of HTML. HTML was invented by a scientist, Tim Berners-Lee, in 1990. It is a subset of Standard Generalized Markup Language, SGML. By inventing HTML, he laid the foundation for the web, which is very well known today. HTML has gone through several versions, each of which expands its capabilities. Although most browsers still support HTML versions 3.2 and 2.0 version, 4.01 includes rules for using more than 90 HTML tags. It is an improvement of previous versions by adding better support for multimedia and style sheets. The most recent version, HTML5, includes rules for using more than 100 different HTML tags. HTML5 succeeds HTML 4.01, which was released in 1999. HTML5. HTML5 is the fifth and latest major HTML version that is an improvement of previous versions. It includes new tags for defining common types of page content and better support for media. It is designed to deliver almost everything without requiring additional plugins. With HTML5, web pages can store data locally within the user's browser, also known as local storage. Earlier, this was done with cookies. However, web storage is now more secure and faster. The data is not included with every server request, but used only when required. FactBot. One of the primary goals of HTML5 is to allow web browsers to function as application platforms. Features of HTML5. HTML5 comes with a variety of new and advanced features that make the life of developers more flexible. We can create dynamic websites in HTML5. It is a case-sensitive language. Attribute values are optional. Closing empty elements are optional. Spaces and tabs can be used anywhere in the document. HTML5 document is written in text editors like Notepad and Gedit and word processors like WordPad, MS Word, and Writer. Codes are optional for attributes. FactBot. HTML5 is also cross-platform. That is, it works on smartphones, notebooks, tablets, and other devices. It works on all major browsers such as Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, Google Chrome, and Opera. HTML5 elements, the basic building blocks. An HTML element is everything between the start tag and the end tag, including the tags. HTML consists of text with special instructions in the form of tags, which is enclosed within angular brackets. HTML tags tell a browser how to organize and present content. For example, title, Graphic Zone Books Private Limited, title. FactBot. HTML5 document is written in text editors like Notepad and Gedit, and word processors like WordPad, MS Word, and Writer. A text editor is a program that allows a user to enter, change, save, and print text. It does not have many advanced features, but it does allow us to develop HTML documents easily. HTML tags can be categorized into two categories. Container tags. Tags that have both starting as well as ending are known as container tag. A tag is opened using opening angular brackets and closed using closing angular brackets with forward slash. For example, HTML, starting tag, opening tag, slash HTML, ending tag, closing tag. Empty tags. Tags that have only a starting and there is no need to close them using are known as empty tags. For example, BR, starting tag, opening tag. HTML attributes. Tags can also have attributes which are extra bits of information. Most attributes work by setting a numeric or descriptive value. Attributes always go inside the opening HTML tag, and it is a good practice to enclose attribute values in quotation marks. Some tags use attributes. For example, the font tag has a color attribute that allows us to change the color of text. Font color. Factbot. We can add entities to a web page using special codes. Entities are the special characters such as a copyright symbol or a fraction. Entities represent characters which are preceded by an ampersand and followed by a semicolon. Semantic tags. HTML5 includes various semantic tags that enable the browser how to display the content on the page. The doc type declaration at the beginning of a page specifies that the document is written in HTML5. The navigation nav tag is used to define important navigational links to other pages on a site. The header tag can be used to define introductory information like site name, company name, and slogan. It appears at the very beginning of the body of a web page. A footer tag is used to put contact address and other small print items on a page. It typically goes at the end of our page, before the closing body tag. The canvas tag enables us to define a blank drawing area on our web page on which we create or draw graphics. A section tag offers a generic way of grouping related information on a web page. The article tag is for defining a self-contained information on a web page. The aside tag represents a portion of a document whose content is only indirectly related to the document's main content. It is useful for defining pull quotes, glossary terms, or sets of links related to an article. HTML5 offers a new audio and video tags, video tag for embedding video clips, and an audio tag for integrating sound in web pages. Factbot. We can view the HTML code of the web browser by pressing the Alt key from the keyboard. A menu bar appears. By clicking on Source in View tab, a window displays the HTML code used for creating the web page. Creating and saving an HTML document. We need a text editor to create a web page. Open Notepad, Start icon, Windows, Accessories, Notepad. To write HTML code. Follow the steps below to create HTML document. Step 1. Open Notepad and type the text for the web page without any formatting. We can check for any spelling and grammatical errors in the web page. Step 2. Click on File in the menu bar. Step 3. Click on Save As to save the web page or press Ctrl plus Shift plus S. The Save As dialog box appears. Step 4. Type a name for the web page and add the extension to the web page name. A web page name can have letters and numbers but no spaces. The main web page is usually named index.html. Step 5. Navigate to the folder to save the page. Step 6. Click on Save As Type box to see a list of the ways by which we can save the web page. Step 7. Click on Text Documents. Step 8. Click on Save. Notepad saves the page. Factbot. Make sure that HTML tags have brackets. Closing tags include a slash and attribute values are surrounded by quotation marks. Multiple HTML tags should be properly nested. That is, closing tags should be in the reverse order of the opening tags. The only point to remember is that tags are nested on LIFO principle, that is last in, first out. Structure of a web page. HTML tags define the basic structure of a page. Some basic HTML tags are HTML, head, title and body that is added to every web page. The correct structure for an HTML document starts with HTML, head, /head, body. Enter here what document is about and ends with /body, /HTML. All the information included in the web page is fitted in between body and /body tag. HTML tag indicates that this web page is written in HTML. Adding doc type declaration. The doc type declaration at the beginning of a page specifies that the document is written in HTML5. In HTML5, the doc type declaration is required. Type doc type HTML before the entire text on the web page. This declares the document as HTML5. HTML tags. The first set of tags after the doc type HTML tag is HTML and /HTML. Type HTML just below the doc type HTML. Type HTML at the end of the entire text on the web page. Head tags. The next set of tags, head and /head, contains the web page title and other descriptive information about a web page. Type head directly below the HTML tag. Press the enter key and type /head. These tags define where the title and other descriptive information will appear. Title tags. The title and /title tags indicate the title of the web page. The title bar or tab of a web browser window usually displays the title. Type title directly below the head tag. Type /title above the /head tag. Title text describes the contents of the page. Factbot. HTML tags mostly come in pairs with the ending tag containing an additional /. Tag names cannot contain spaces. Meta tags. We can add metadata to our page to include extra descriptive information that does not appear in the browser window. Metadata can include a page description, author and copyright information, keywords and more. Metadata tags can help search engine categorize our page. We define metadata in the document header using the meta tag. Meta tag appears below the title tags and before /head tag. Type meta name is equal to author followed by a space and type content is equal to my name. Body tags. The final set of tags, body and /body, contains the main content of the web page. It is a container element which includes text, graphics and other elements. Type body directly below the /head tag. This tag marks the beginning of the actual content of our web page. Type /body directly above the /HTML tag. This tag closes the body portion of the page. Displaying web page in a web browser. After creating and saving the web page can be displayed in the web browser. This allows us to see how our web page will appear on the web. Start the web browser, say Internet Explorer, to display the web page. Follow the steps below to display the web page in a web browser. Step 1. Press the Alt key from the keyboard to bring the menu bar in the web browser. Step 2. Click on File to open File menu. Step 3. Click on Open or press Ctrl+O. The Open dialog box appears. Step 4. Click on Browse in the Open dialog box to locate the web page on the computer. The Internet Explorer dialog box appears. Step 5. Navigate the folder from to open the web page. Step 6. Click on the web page to open. Step 7. Click on Open. Step 8. Click on OK in the Open dialog box. We can see the web page appearing in the web browser. The tab of web browser shows the title we have given to our web page. Modifying paragraph text. The paragraph tag P tag defines a paragraph. It indicates starting of a paragraph in a text. Browsers automatically add a single blank line before and after each P element. Paragraphs are surrounded by a vertical space of one line. Starting a new paragraph. To start new paragraphs in an HTML document, we use paragraph tags. Web browsers do not read the line breaks, that is, enter from keyboard. So we need to insert p tag every time we want to start a new paragraph. When the browser finds a p tag in an HTML file, it starts a new paragraph and inserts a blank line above the new paragraph. The p end tag indicates the end of the paragraph of the web browser. Type p in front of each paragraph and /p at the end of each paragraph on the web page. The web browser displays a blank line between each paragraph. Starting a new line. We can insert a line break to instruct the browser to break the text and go to a new line. We can use the line break tag BR to break the text. Web browsers normally wrap text automatically. When a line of text reaches the right side of the browser window, it breaks and continues on the next line. This tag is also used to add blank lines between the paragraphs. Also, it is an empty element, that is, it only has an opening tag. Type BR in front of each line to start the text from a new line. Web browser displays each line of the text in a new line. FactBot. By typing &NBSP, we can insert a blank space within a line of text to indent or add emphasis on our text. This code stands for non-breaking space. Web browsers will not create a line break where we insert these characters. We can also use blank spaces to help position an element on a web page, such as a graphic or a photo. Inserting a horizontal rule. We can add a horizontal rule or line across our web page to separate different sections of information. By default, most web browsers display a horizontal rule as a thin gray line. We can insert any number of horizontal rules on a web page. Type HR where to insert a horizontal rule on the web page. The horizontal rule is displayed by the web browser. We can define the thickness and width of a horizontal line using the size and width attributes. Within HR tag, type size is equal to question mark, replacing question mark with the desired thickness to be assigned measured in pixels. Within the HR tag, type width is equal to question mark percentage, replacing question mark with the percentage of the page for the rule to extend across. FactBot. Comment can be added to web page to write a note meant for ourselves. Besides, it also helps to update a section of the text and specifies the reasons for using a specific tag. However, these comments will not appear when readers view our web page. Type where we want to add a comment. Then press the spacebar key. Type the comment and press spacebar again. Type to complete the comment.